Okay, me again. All right, so let's have a disclaimer for this mini series that I'm going to start. Label, who's that girl? who who am I? Who am I? Okay, I have to get used to this camera being sideways. I don't know if to look at the camera and talk or look at myself and talk. So that's why you see my eyes are back and forth. Bear with me. I can be a hot mess. But I'm gonna look at the camera. Yes. Who's who's that girl? Who's this girl? Who's this girl? Yes. And my disclaimer, this is my perspective, my recollection of the life I lived. I know that there are times when people might want to disagree, but if you have 5 kids, grew up in the same household with same parents, same environment, you will get 5 different perspectives, 5 different stories about how their life was or is, right? And I'm no different, right? I am telling you my story. And for the family members who are not going to be happy with what I have to say, what can I say? If you disagree, you can call me, we can talk about it, or you can take it up with Jesus. And I'm not saying that to be disrespectful. I really am not, because I endured a lot of stuff at the hands of family members. I'm telling you, sometimes we think strangers are the one that cause us more heartache and pain, when, from my experience, family has been the ones who has inflicted a lot of hurt and pain. But we'll save those stories. Save that for the stories. Yes. What other disclaimer do I have to say? Right. I can be ADHD. Okay, talking to you guys for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, recalling what Pastor talked about, it keeps me contained. But telling a story, I might start one place, end up somewhere else, come back. I am asking that you guys bear with me. You're going to see a whole nother side of me that you have never seen before. Yes, I can hop from here to there, but at the end, it will all make sense. It will all. Because you know what? Sometimes when you're talking, you're triggered by something else. And so if I am all over the place too much, please let me know. Hey, ADHD is it is confusing you guys, and I will try to rein it in. But yeah, and also how I you might hear some well, I was going to say how I speak. You might hear some dialect in there. My trininess might come out a little more, talking about my experience, life experience. You might hear me use some phrases that you never heard before. I mean, I'm going to keep it real. And it's not that I haven't kept it real before, but you're just seeing a different part of me or side of me. We're all like onions, we have different layers, right? So I just wanted you guys to be aware of that before we started. Let me think. Anything else? No, I am just excited to tell my story. I think sometimes we carry so much, and keeping it in does not help. Doesn't help. It is, I would say to anybody, talk about it. Don't keep things in. I spent years keeping things in, and when I finally started to talk about it, I can't express the relief I felt, the weight lifting off your shoulders, the peacefulness it brings sometimes. Now, was it easy talking about it? No. No. But I would say to anyone who is listening and feel like, you have a story and boy, there's some things you don't want people to know, find someone and talk about it. Because I'm telling you, the devil don't like you airing out secrets or airing out things that happen to you. He wants us to hold on to these things. And that is lead me to the point I meant to make in the earlies as a disclaimer. Throughout my whole entire life, you would notice that God has always been there. He has been a key person in my life, whether I listened to him or I did not listen to him. He was there continuously. And I will say, if not for Jesus, when I say that, it's not because I'm just saying it, it's because I lived it. If not for Jesus, I tell you, I would not have made it through a lot of stuff. Is it my fault that I endured some things? Hell yeah. And I'll have to take ownership of that. Okay, so this is not going to be me blaming anybody. And I'm going to take ownership of my part and the part I played. Definitely, hands down. Have to be accountable for my part. But through it all, even my disobedience, even when I just blatantly didn't do what he want, God never left my side. I could proclaim that to you guys. Same way he is with me today. Yeah. I will show you guys that he's been there since in my childhood. Jesus was my best friend when I was younger. My Bible and Jesus, that's what made me actually make it through the abusive household I lived in. If not for God, I might end up in prison. And you'll find out why. And that was almost a possibility. Seriously. So, we see people and sometimes we don't see the scars that they carry. And I'm hoping by me sharing, my life or some things that I've gone through with you guys, it will encourage someone else to speak up, speak out, seek help. I did therapy. I sought help for myself. And just healing. Before I started listening to this coach talk about healing, I was already doing that, and I didn't realize that it was actually a healing process I was going through. By trying to have therapy, with some therapy sessions with my mother, which was terrible. I'll tell you about that too. I did it for myself, had it with my exes. I believe in seeking someone to help you in whatever you're going through. I truly believe in that. Anyway, this has been going on and on. I'm excited to start this series. This was just me, giving you guys an introduction into what it's going to be like, what to prepare yourself for. And let me know if you guys are excited to hear it too, And thank you to everyone for your support. I mean, I truly appreciate it. I mean, this woman who was so, I wouldn't say quiet, who was so private and now so open. Who's that girl? Let's find out together as we go on this journey. Until the next one. Bye.